On August 10th, 2026, US and allied agencies published a joint stop ransomware advisory on Gunra. They said the group is exploiting internet facing VPN and firewall weaknesses, stealing data, and then encrypting systems. On August 11th, 2026, California privacy regulators announced their first enforcement action under both the CCPA and the Delete Act. A data broker was fined and ordered to change how it handled Californians' opt-out rights. On August 10th, 2026, OpenAI announced premium seats for ChatGPT Business. That effectively turns heavy AI usage into a more explicit capacity, budget, and governance decision for smaller teams. These stories sit in different lanes, but they point to the same management problem. The highest risk systems in many SMBs now live just outside the main workflow. Remote access edges, broker-fed data flows, and shared AI workspaces. Gunra matters because it is not just another named ransomware family. The August 10th advisory says the group has operated as a formal ransomware as a service program since January 2026, targets organizations across sectors, and prioritizes known weaknesses in internet-facing devices, especially VPN and firewall infrastructure. The same advisory says Gunra actors exfiltrate data before encryption, move laterally with SMB and RDP activity, and have pushed victims into ransom negotiations that start in the tens of millions of dollars. Here is the leadership move. Treat the VPN edge, remote admin tooling, and every exposed authentication layer as a privileged execution surface, not a background utility. Require proof of patch state and exception state for known exploited flaws this week. California's August 11th action against Locate Smarter matters because it shows data broker compliance is no longer theoretical. Regulators said the company must pay $116,490 and change its practices after failing to register on time and requiring partial Social Security numbers before opt-out requests. California also says data brokers must access the delete request and opt-out platform, or DROP, at least once every 45 days and process deletion requests, subject to limited exceptions. If your CRM, outbound engine, or enrichment stack still depends on bot or broker-fed data, you now need a credible way to trace source, suppression, and deletion proof. The leadership move here is simple. Inventory where outside personal data enters the business, who can authorize its use, and how a deletion request would propagate through your vendor chain. OpenAI's premium seats announcement matters because it makes heavy AI usage look less like an informal perk and more like a managed operating lane. OpenAI says premium seats for ChatGPT Business provide 5 times more usage than standard. Remove the 5-hour usage limit and let workspace owners mix standard and premium seats in one secure business workspace. OpenAI also says premium seats cost $125 per user per month, or $100 annually, and that eligible early customers can receive $100 in workspace credits per premium seat for up to 5 seats. The leadership move is to stop treating business AI as if cost, access, and workflow approval will sort themselves out later. Name an owner for seat allocation, usage review, and approved high-value workflows now. This week's signals all point to the same lesson. The systems around your core workflow now deserve named owners before they deserve more scale. If you want the full implementation guidance, templates, checklist, exercise, and strategy pack, subscribe to unlock the premium section.